for life.
What is going on, Brotherhood? Welcome to my Survivor Series 2017 predictions. Very loaded card. I'm excited for this pay-per-view, although I'm going in with low expectations because they tend to let us down. But really looking forward to this pay-per-view. I'm probably more so looking forward to NXT TakeOver, to be honest. But nonetheless, we're going to be doing predictions as always. So let's get right into things with our first matchup. Our first matchup, the kickoff matchup, is for the Cruiserweight Championship. Kalisto versus Enzo Amore. Now I feel like we've seen this match a million times. It's been going on Raw 205 and then the last couple of pay-per-views. Really excited for this feud to finally end. Probably not even going to watch the pre-show, to be honest, just because, you know, it's usually just adverts for the WWE Network and stuff happening later on. And I think it's pretty obvious that Enzo Amore will retain the championship here. There's no sense in putting it back on Kalisto. But what I'd like to see happen is for this man to return, Neville here. It's rumored that he's now back on good terms with WWE, so I think a return is a very real possibility for the King of the Cruiserweights. How awesome would that be if we got Neville returning at the Survivor Series pay-per-view, attacking Enzo Amore after he wins? Then Neville can finally come back and regain what is rightfully his. Next up, we got the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, going against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Usos. And this matchup should be really, really good. Two of the top teams in each division. It was originally the Usos versus the Bar, or versus the Shield, I should say. But the Shield did just recently drop the titles to the Bar. I can see why, considering what they've booked already for the Shield later in the show, which we will talk about in a few minutes, of course. But for this matchup, I'm going to go with the Bar because they just won the titles. It makes sense. They need the win more than the Usos. The Usos have been looking great, though. Nonetheless, this matchup should be amazing. But for my prediction, I'm going to be going with Sheamus and Cesaro. Up next, we have the United States Champion from SmackDown Live, Baron Corbin, against the IC Champion, The Miz, from Monday Night Raw. This matchup should be really, well, I don't know how good it's going to be, to be honest. This isn't a matchup that I'm honestly really looking forward to. I just don't see Baron Corbin and The Miz like mixing very well in the ring. It's kind of an odd heel versus heel matchup. I don't know, but to be honest, I'm going to be going with The Miz. I think The Miz is the better champion out of the two. He's been much better. I have a gut feeling that The Miz is going to pull the win here. I think the Miz-tourage is what it's going to come down to. They're going to distract Corbin, and The Miz will pick it up. Corbin's been booked like really, really bad lately. Even though he's United States champion, he's lost to Sin Cara. And before that, you know, the feud with John Cena, he got absolutely destroyed, losing Money in the Bank. So, in my opinion, I just think the right decision would be to go with The Miz, and I think that's what WWE is going to do. So my prediction for this matchup is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Up next, we've got the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte, the new Women's Champion, of course. She just had that great moment on SmackDown Live with her dad, Ric Flair. I'd be really cool if Ric Flair could show up for this show, but I wouldn't count on it with his health and all. But her opponent, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. This matchup, again, should be alright. Charlotte's probably going to carry it, to be honest, considering she's probably the best in-ring worker in the WWE for the women's roster. She could definitely go at it a lot better than some of the guys. Alexa's decent in the ring. She's better on the mic, to be honest. So for this matchup, my prediction has got to be Charlotte Flair. I think she's definitely going to take it here tonight. She just won the title. There's no way she should lose her first big, high-profile matchup. And just the way that their styles go together, I don't see Alexa Bliss picking up the win, especially not clean. Maybe with some sort of like interference or, you know, dirty trick up her sleeve. But for this matchup, I've got to go with Charlotte Flair to pick up the win. Up next, we have the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series women's match. Team SmackDown Live, we've got Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, Tamina, and Captain Becky Lynch. Over on Team Raw, we've got Nia Jax, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Asuka, and Captain Alicia Fox. And everybody was asking why Alicia Fox was team captain, and that's because I think she's going to be eliminated right away. Kind of a bit of a joke. If you remember last year, Breezango, they came in pretty quickly in the tag team one, and they got eliminated right off the bat. Kind of a bit of a joke. Really, really sad because it was in Toronto, and that's, you know, Breeze is from Canada. But, you know what, I think that Alicia Fox is going to get eliminated very, very quickly in this one. And for this match, I think Team Raw's got to win. And that is one reason, and that has got to be because of Asuka. No one's going to be able to stop Asuka in this match. I'd honestly be fine if like everybody got eliminated over on the Raw side except for Asuka, and then she went on a 5-on-1 tear and just eliminated everyone else. I could see them doing that. I really hope they don't do something like Dana Brooke costing her like Ellsworth did with Strowman last year. But for this matchup, I'm definitely going to go with Team Monday Night Raw. Up next, we got a 6-man tag team matchup, which should be really amazing. Kind of a fantasy match that we never thought we'd really actually see. We've got The Shield, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns reunited at last. Well, they've been reunited for a little while, but Roman was out there with that infection or whatever it was, taking on Big E, Kofi, and Xavier, The New Day. Who's going to win this matchup? I've got to go with The Shield. There's no way The Shield's first, like, full big match actually all together since, you know, the whole Roman thing. I don't think they're going to lose their first big match back together, and I don't think the New Day are the right people to beat The Shield. So my prediction is easily got to be The Shield, although it should be an amazing match. Just the matches that they've been having, The Shield with the Bar and the Usos and the New Day, we know that these teams can put on amazing matches, and I don't think they're going to come up anything short of that on Sunday. Up next, we got champion versus champion, the WWE champion, the new WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles against the Beast, the Universal champion, Brock Lesnar. And I'm sorry for all the AJ Styles fanboys, myself included. He's my favorite wrestler, but there's no way he's going to win this. Brock Lesnar always wins at pay-per-views. He's probably going to destroy AJ with one F5. Everyone's going to be mad, including myself. But you know what? We have to deal with it. It's part of the sport. So for this matchup, it's got to be Brock Lesnar. I just really see him taking over AJ Styles. There's no way AJ's going to win this matchup, I think. Unless they do some sort of a run-in. I don't know, maybe like whatever they've got planned for Mania. I think it's still going to be Brock and Roman, but maybe like The Rock. But I really don't see that, to be honest. Somebody would have to help AJ win this, and I don't see that happening like I just mentioned. So for this matchup, I will be going with the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. And finally, we've got the main event. I assume, I could see Brock and AJ going on last, to be honest, but I think this match should, considering it's Survivor Series. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Live. Team SmackDown Live is Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, John Cena, and their captain, Shane McMahon. Of course, he is the commissioner of SmackDown Live. Over on Raw, we've got Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Triple H, who now replaced Jason Jordan, and Kurt Angle. Yeah, we haven't got Angle in figure form yet, and yes, I still haven't picked up the basic Bobby Roode, but I'm very, very excited for this matchup. This match could steal the show. There's a lot of matches that really have the potential to do that. I could see it going a couple of different ways. There's a couple of interferences that could certainly happen. I mean, the one that immediately comes to mind, Jason Jordan, he just got taken off the team. If it wants to focus on him, if I bring him back here. Jason Jordan, he just got taken off the team. They might want to start something up for him. I could see Triple H turning his back on Kurt Angle. I could, of course, see Sami Zayn here. Jeez, this focus is awful. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, though, I could see them interfere and cost SmackDown Live. I could even see Daniel Bryan turn heel. That'd be really, really interesting and cost SmackDown Live. But I think no matter what, Team Raw is going to be picking up the win. They've done the whole, if Kurt Angle loses, he gets fired, and they've added Triple H as extra insurance. So I just don't see SmackDown Live picking up the win over Team Raw. So that is what I'm going to be going with, Team Raw for the win. This match should be amazing. The whole show should be all right. Hopefully they don't let us down. But let me know your thoughts on this show down below. I'm really looking forward to it. Also, smash that like button if you did enjoy. Like I said, comment your predictions down below and your thoughts on the show. Check out all our social media, and we now have a Facebook page. I forgot to mention that. Down in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video.
This is the final hour of all your standard, and it's just